Hi, namaste. Welcome to Steadfast, a practice of intention setting, mobility, and meditative state. You will need 30 minutes and a yoga mat. When you're ready, let's begin in intention setting. Suggested to be in a seat, however, modify throughout the practice as needed. It is about 5 minutes for the first portion of Steadfast. It's about 60 seconds from mobility. Bring movement into the body. Mobility is 20 minutes. So for the first 5 minutes of mobility, let's warm up. Then 10 minutes will be guided vinyasa. And for the final 5 minutes of mobility, it is self-guided. Starting in tabletop on all fours. For spinal flexation cat-cow, let your breath guide the movement. As the stomach drops, it is an exhale. An inhale when rounding the spine and tucking the chin. Typically, it's the opposite way, so that might be okay too. Where when the belly is dropped, then the inhale occurs. And when the chin is tucked, then it is an exhale. Find stillness, moving the hips in one direction in a circular shape. So bringing the hips to the side and then forwards, go to the opposite side and then to the back. This might even be a stretch or a lubrication for the shoulders. Find stillness and then flow in the opposite direction. Find stillness. Let's come to a lizard on one side, opening the hip. Keep it gentle and prioritize the integrity of the spine. Let's open twist to the side of the front leg. Take the arm in a circular movement, opening up the chest. Neutral lizard. Back to table. Child's pose. Table. Second side of lizard. Twist. And then open the chest. Neutral lizard. Table. Child's pose. Table. Lift one arm, open up towards that side of the body. We're going to thread the needle. So that lifted arm will come underneath of the arm that was supporting. Rest on the wing. Plant the supporting palm, open back up towards the side, and neutral table. Second side of thread the needle. Plant a palm, open up towards the opposite side of the room. Thread the needle and rest on the arm, opening the shoulder. Plant the supporting palm, open up towards the side of the room, and neutral table. We are ready for vinyasa. Let's come to a plank pose and chaturanga, downward facing dog. Step 1 foot forwards. Come to high lunge. Plant both palms. Step the front foot to meet the back. Plank. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Second foot forwards. High lunge. Plank. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Side 1, foot forward. Lower the back knee. Low lunge. Plant the palms. Find plank. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Side 2, foot forward, lower the back knee, low lunge. Plank. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Side 1, foot forward, high lunge. Plank. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Side 2, foot forward, high lunge. Plank. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Side 1, foot forward, lower the back knee, low lunge. Plank. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Side 2, foot forward, low lunge. Chaturanga. Pardon. Plank to chaturanga to downward facing dog. Side 1, foot forward, high lunge. Plank. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Side 2, foot forward, high lunge. Plank. Chaturanga. downward facing dog. Side 1, foot forward, low lunge, plank, chaturanga, downward facing dog. Side 2, foot forward, low lunge, plank, chaturanga, downward facing dog. Side 1, foot forward, high lunge, plank, chaturanga, downward facing dog. Side 2, foot forward, high lunge, plank, chaturanga, downward facing dog. Side 1, foot forward, low lunge, plank, chaturanga, downward facing dog. Side 2, foot forward, low lunge, plank, chaturanga, downward facing dog. Side 1, foot forward, high lunge, plank, chaturanga, downward facing dog. Side 2, foot forward, high lunge, plank, chaturanga, downward facing dog. Side 1, foot forward, low lunge, plank, chaturanga, downward facing dog. Side 2, foot forward, low lunge, and plank, chaturanga to downward facing dog. Side 1, foot forward, high lunge, plank, chaturanga, downward facing dog. Side 2, foot forward, high lunge. Oh, I think that was a low lunge. To plank and chaturanga, downward facing dog. Side 1, leg forward, high lunge. Plank, chaturanga to downward facing dog. Side 2, leg forward. High lunge, plank, chaturanga, downward facing dog. This will be the last guide for vinyasa of side 1. Then we'll guide side 2, and then self-guided. Step side 1 forward, low lunge, plank, and chaturanga, downward facing dog. Side 2, foot forward to low lunge, and plank, chaturanga, downward facing dog. Self-guided. There is 1 minute left before meditative state. Let's meet in a seated pose. The meditation will be about 4 minutes. Lift the corners of the mouth. Thank you for practicing steadfast, the intention setting, mobility, and meditative state. It's been an honor practicing with you, and I hope to do so again. Namaste.